Denver. Out to Ibaka. There's the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Carter looking around. Pass to Wallace. Artest left side. And that one is stuffed right through.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Screen by Ibaka. The try by James. It's good.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them. When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw missing. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 6-point game. Driving inside. And the layup is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's stolen by Dort. Now the Warriors moving it up. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Barnes.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Here's Thompson. The shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got 6 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Wallace misses. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Stolen by Thompson. Stolen by Carter. And even 3-on-3 break. A 3-ball. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Here's Thompson. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 10. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's our test. No good on the three. And 1:01 left in the first. Suggs with the steal. Here's Mobley. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. The shot's good. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Shot's good by Ibaka.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here is Carter. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wallace. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off the shot. Artest off target with his 3.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they...
The Warriors, 22.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
You know what they came to see. Me never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. We down, I'm low, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot.
Here's quickly. Brown outside. A three-pointer, no good. To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. You've got to get a handle on it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Well, when you face Sabonis, boxing him out must be at the top of the scouting report. DeMontis is the best offensive rebounder in the game.
Here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Kessler. And Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Newell.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And the basket by Bailey.
And they're
beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Richardson outside. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
And it's Barnes at the elbow. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's LeBron. Newell pulls it in. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Outside, Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
For the Trailblazers. Pass to Artest. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. It's James atop the key. Over Artest. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up 2 from Portland. We're back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the paint for the tie, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
When you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
Thompson looking for an opening. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Out to Wallace. Puts it up. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense. Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
It's stolen by Suggs. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. For the lead, the Warriors pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Portland trailing here. Artest on the way. For the tie, and stolen by LeBron. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside, Dort. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Dort got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace outside. Johnson with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Warriors leading by 5. Outside, Walker. Picked by Williams. Pass to Larson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Toppin. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Assist goes to
1:39 left here in the third quarter. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Some nice passing by Golden State. Richardson, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Let's go to the sideline and see what LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Toppin with the steal. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got his first 2 points.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Pass to Bailey. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the feet.
53.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Here they come, fans.
Time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys,
all right, Allie, thank you. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Outside, Suggs. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there is the football background of Suggs. So tough to push off his line.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Outside, Dort. Thompson outside. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
LeBron outside. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside, Suggs. In the corner, it's Mobley. Pass to Artest. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Thompson with it. Takes it inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. James looking it over. Screen by Ibaka. Now Thompson. Barnes left side. Lou Dort. Trained from outside.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Good on the basket.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's Thompson off the drive. And down it goes.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Barnes fires. Down it goes for 3.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Thompson outside. Tries it from 19. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Amen Thompson.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And it's the Warriors with the ball. LeBron outside. Over Artest. Misses off the left iron. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.